The UN's food agency says the world is on the brink of a hunger pandemic. It predicts the famines of biblical proportions within just a few months if action isn't taken.
In my conversations with world leaders over the past many months, before the coronavirus even became an issue, I was saying that 2020 would be facing the worst humanitarian crisis since World War II for a variety of reasons.
Farmers are taking some tough hits during this pandemic. Local farmers say they have not been able to harvest some of their crops that are ready to be picked because there's a clog in the supply chain. Juxta Clark explains why farmers are choosing to plow down their own crops.
Many farmers I thought would talk to me about the situation have decided not to, especially on camera. They don't want to get their name out there or the name of their farm. They're concerned about their reputation as well as their customers.
Instead of 4 semi-loads going to restaurants, it's more like 2 pallets. And that's why he's looking for some help to bottle it or just give it away.
We have the milk. It's just we need somebody to step up that will help donate this milk to consumers and everything there, because there's so many people that need it.
The loss of jobs and income showing up in this depression-like economy in so many ways. Showing up today at a food pantry in Queens where the lines to get free food were half a mile long. Half a mile.
Hey, good morning, Will. Yeah, there's a ton of people. And, you know, the images that you're going to see here shortly really tell the story. The Central Texas Food Bank is prepared to feed 2,500 families. And this is how they're organizing all of this. What they have is 11 rows of cars, all lined up here in the LBJ High School parking lot. But it's not just these 11 rows of cars. When we go out to the street, you can see that Austin ISD police are actually directing traffic as this line extends up the street there on Pecan Brook. And then we're going to start to pan over the other way and show you just how far it goes. Because beyond these sports fields, beyond the baseball diamond, there are more cars that are lined up, and it keeps going and going. There's a whole lot of need out here. I was talking with the CEO of the Central Texas Food Bank, and you know, normally they're feeding a couple hundred families. In an event like this. This is a special event, though, that they've organized where they've, you know, brought in a whole lot of volunteers, brought in a whole lot of food, and so they're ready to meet the need as much as possible. We don't know if the need is going to outweigh the demand.
Grocery store prices have been rising for months.
In the last few months, have you noticed a change in grocery prices?
Immensely, they've risen quite a bit.
I definitely have to pick what we absolutely need instead of kind of what we want.
Meat and veal jumped more than 20% between March and June. Poultry and eggs up more than 7%. Fresh vegetables and cereal also rising more than 3%.
Meat and eggs, 2 things almost every family out there eats a lot of. Why are they seeing the biggest increase?
They are very large industries that rely on workers, and as a result of the COVID-19 infections, that they had issues with keeping people on the line.
It's also because of supply and demand.